This is where my rubbish mic comes into play now.
Rubbish mic?
And also whatever you use for recording. Hooray! So here we go. So let's see what happens for this game then.
Okay, straight away I'm looking at Tits Gaming.
Right, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it with this accent.
Just before you, whilst you're all doing your accents, you do realise no one's actually hit record on Mumble yet.
I think you'll find I'm already recording.
Ha!
Oh, right.
So, hello everyone that's going to actually watch this eventually. It's LavaMonkey, Imdur, and we also have a guest. Introduce yourself.
Snufkin, or Mike, because, yeah. Hello!
Hello!
You gave away your real name.
Don't give them the real name, because they'll do things to our skins. Maybe, like, wear them or something and then pretend to be us.
Yeah, but how did I know that's my real name? It might have been a fake name that I just made up.
Well, now they know that it's not.
But still, there might be one or two out there guessing, it's a ruse!
Or is it a ruse? It's not, but is it?
No, it's not, it's Dota. Okay, so they're starting, right, okay. So who have we got then? Still picking.
Better get ready.
I think we are, so it looks like what we've got on the dire side is Lion, Sand King, Undyne and Gyro, so that's quite a strong team.
Yep, and Bounty Hunter.
And Bounty, yes. So got the definitely got the disables in the form of Lion and Sand King there, and the tankiness from Undying.
Also those lovely surprise attacks that come with the Bounty Hunter.
Oh yes, but it's not too bad on the Radiant side as well. I mean, they've got that support with Windrunner. Bat Rider's probably going to take the mid as well. Full Warlord's pretty good too. Yeah, it's.
Well, we've got Zeus lining up in the mid at the moment, so that's the thing. As soon as he hits level 6, which will be relatively quickly by being in the mid, then everyone's going to start watching the backs for his ultimate, which can just literally decimate if played at exactly the right moment.
Sounds about right. So
and they're also sharing content as well. So we've got Bastion announcer and Mega Kills Axe, I think.
Excellent. Well, I always like to share my Bastion announcer as well because I'm nice like that.
You are a saint.
I am.
Okay, so who have we got on the bottom? We've got the troll going down bottom. So far, that seems to be it. And over in the jungle.
In the jungle, we've got Bat Rider, Razor, and the troll there.
Looks showing off his skills.
Yeah, it looks like Bounty's going to solo that bottom lane then. You got a bit of a try for the Radiant side at the bottom.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, because Bat Rider's just hanging around at the moment. And there he goes.
And we've got Zeus in the mid along with Sand King.
Okay, they're really quite aggressive in that lower lane.
I think they probably like to try and push just a little bit, especially when they've got that kind of player advantage right now.
Yeah, and the Dire are currently tri-laning in the top just against the Windrunner, so she's not going to have a good game.
But it does mean that she is going to end up getting more experience. So.
Yeah, but if they keep playing like they're doing now, then she's not going to get anywhere near the creeps.
As long as she stays within that range, she might not get the gold, but she will get that XP. And a little bit of harassment coming from Razor there on the bounty hunter in the bottom lane, but he cloaks just to get out of the way. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to purchase some sentry wards just to kind of keep some tabs.
Well, speaking of wards, if you go back up to the top lines, actually dropped an observer ward down right where Windrunner's standing, so...
there we go, it looks like we're going to get a kill. Oh, and Undyne has gone down. It almost looked like it was going to be a gank there for the Dire side. The Razor managed just to get out of the way. But on 17 health there, so...
Yeah, he's running as fast as he can.
Try and get back to his base for some regen there.
Oh, I think Zeus was choosing to almost go up and help there, but he's going back.
And both Sand King and Zeus both got their bottles there as well, so...
Yep, Zeus is playing a bit of a dangerous game in the middle here. He's going out quite far out.
But he's got that support from Batrider to come in at that point as well, if he does feel like he is under any kind of pressure.
And Troll's having a go at Sand King there as well now.
Is indeed just harassing there as well. Stunning, he might be able to take it on, but there's the little bit of attack coming from the mid tower, and Sanking's be able to get that stun off a little bit. And there we go,
No,
there's a
he's got
second
in.
kill.
Done it. And here comes Undyne to finish him off.
Undyne and
Clears the jungle there as well.
just to get that kill. Looks like he's going to move in on Zeus there.
Windrunner's managed to finally get a bit of experience now and is level 2. Still isn't having a great game against those two though. If you look, Line's just been hanging off in the side there, and every time she comes anywhere near, just runs out, hits her once or twice, and then runs back in again.
A little bit of harassment from Pro Warlord on Bounty there, but he managed to cloak just to get out of that. Okay, and Undyne's just waiting there, he's ready to get a couple of razors in. Just chasing them. They're not really kind of really effective Undyne
Oh, Bounty Hunter almost went down there.
Yes.
Making a dash for it, if he spots him now, that's it. No, he's out of the player.
Managed to get that tangle there as well.
And the salve as well. Oh, illusion rune up for grabs.
Yep, which has been picked up by
Take
them.
it.
Of course, you go. There's Sand King maybe coming through it.
Looks like Gyro was just pushing Windrunner back just a little bit there. With the chase going on for Zeus, the Bounty's managed to cloak just to get out of the way.
Zeus managed to get his observer ward down there in time, which is obviously useful.
So that's the troops managed to hit the Dire's bottom tower there as well. Just a bit harder.
Yeah, they are.
Managing just to harass the Undyne there.
Missing bottle.
Keeping him pushed back. Yeah, he's on low health now and hasn't got any healing items.
It looks like that Gyro is going to build a Hand of Midas, so probably expected to head into the jungle once he's got that extra 500 gold for his other item, which is the Gloves of Haste. Forgetting how to build items there.
And Gyro at the top set up his missile.
Just stunning Windrunner there, but there's it's not really kind of taking any effect there too. I mean, it's almost that kind of warning of saying, well, we can do this to you if you want. But,
Yeah, exactly.
especially
Once
with
again.
the ability to stun and then hex from line as well, which as we see there, and stealing some of that mana with the mana drain. And I've also just missed that on Undyne from Razor.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Mid tower's getting attacked by the creeps.
So but TP in from Zeus, so he's there just to stop that advancement from the Dire creeps. And still 2v1 in that bottom lane as well. It's Razor harassing nicely. So we've got that TP coming in right now from Undyne. He's just respawned. Hopefully going to try and get some kind of push in at the bottom there as well. We're getting that backslash on Razor from the Bounty.
Razor's linked in onto him.
He's going to have to poke and get out of there. But,
He's not going to be able to with that link on him though, he's going to keep a track on where he is.
yeah, and that's
Undyne's down again.
Goes down, yeah.
Attention when I kill you.
Troll Warlord making good use of his switching between his skills from his melee and his range there.
He is indeed. We got a bit of a trialing going on. It looks
Batrider.
like Batrider has moved down bottom, putting his Firefly on as well, just to lower the health of some of the creeps there too.
Yeah.
Just to help that that creep push from the Radiant side.
Well, Razor's taking the opportunity now as well just to move back to the base to be able to heal up whilst Batrider's there to keep them at bay, I suppose, and obviously from that little wave there they managed to get the tower down to below 1/3 health, so and there goes the creeps now just to finish the job.
Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
A little bit of harassment in the mid as well from
And
the
there's the
Radiant
tower
side.
there.
Just couldn't save that bottom tower.
It's too strong a push there from the Radiant side. It was pretty difficult to defend, although we've got the...
Bit of a gank in the middle.
it looks like Zeus is going to go down even after getting that kill.
Razor comes in just a little bit too late and yeah.
He's got the lasso, he's going to pull it back. It looks like that's going to be a kill and the bounty is down.
Move in, harass the Undying a little bit more.
And it could be, well, I was
Oh, there we
expecting a
go.
little bit more of a chase.
If you can get in there, then that's him.
Yeah, he's
When
going
Reynolds
to take the
going
dive, and I expect, yeah, there we go,
He's
so
dead.
that's Undying.
Troll stop. Then comes Snufkin again to try and get one, and he gets one off there.
And the shackle there from
Right.
Windrunner, just managing to stop.
Here comes the line to bring down Windrunner.
Troll's literally about to spin, there we go, and down.
Yeah, and so much action in the mid right now as well. And,
And then
that's
Zeus
Lion.
finishes off Lion.
It's
Radiant's
basically
top tower's
you
bad
come
shape.
in and then you die, and then another comes in, and
Dire's
then there's more
mid tower
deaths.
won't last much longer.
Whilst all that was going on,
We got
Gyro
some-
was
Top
Some
tower's
pushing there
hurting.
from the top from the gyro as well, just
Yeah.
harassing the Radiant's top tower as well. It's
well, he
it's
took the
pretty much
opportunity there because he wasn't exactly needed in the mid there. It wasn't vital for him, so he's obviously taking the opportunity to get the tower down by quite a lot and also gathered early experience.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Yeah, we definitely need to get up to that top tower, but we do have Razor and Windrunner there just to defend that from Gyro's attack.
Yeah, and Bounty's lurking behind there just in order to gank.
And looks like he has built his Hand of Midas, so I'd expect him to start moving into his own jungle as well, just to get that extra experience and the gold as well. And Windrunner is, it looks like she's going to stack that creep camp as well. Looks like we
Batrider's
might
coming
have
in.
another little bit of a team fight there, all of them chasing in on Lion. He uses his stun there. And Hex but it's not really...
Well, the line's down, so
Nice bit of penalty from Zeus there.
and Gyro's sort of circling a little bit there as well. But with his ultimate, there's not much point in chasing him because it does too much damage to begin with, really, at this low level.
It is indeed. And
Radiant's
the troll
bottom
was
tower
taken
is
down.
set right there.
And there we go, that's it now.
Like
No,
Batman
Snufkin
is
got
down.
knocked off into the top there and he's now stuck on a ledge.
Oh, and Gyro almost taken down.
There we go, he just pops straight in and grabs him. He was length, there wasn't anything he could do really there, I suppose. It was just a case of try and run. He tried and it just didn't work out.
It was working quite well from the Dire side there, but
Definitely.
they're all going to go back and regen. So it does mean Radiant is going to have more heroes on the field right now to push. It doesn't look like they're going to do that right now. Got that TP coming in from Sanking as well, just to help Lion out in the mid. And not that much, apart from a little bit more pushing from Gyro up the top,
Kill you later.
trying to take down that top tower. But Windrunner's now got support with Razor here, but Bounty's coming down. And is he gonna chase? Is he gonna chase Razor? He is. He's got track on.
He's tracking him.
Oh,
And
bit of a
we've got
mistake
a
by
little
the
bit of a team
Undying.
fight. We've got zombies up from Undying there as well. But
Yeah, but the tracking now means that the rest of the team can see exactly where they are, because he's hanging around with them, isn't he? So.
And it does give the well, we've got last year's Firefly now mounted down. Looks like we're probably going to take on Dine. And,
One last top tower for the Radiant.
14-7. It's looking a bit harder for the Dire team to come back from this.
Yeah, they're not doing so well really, are they? I mean, both teams have got their pros and cons for the lineup, I suppose, but it is looking like the Radiants have got the stronger team at the moment.
It is indeed. We got that chase coming up from Windrunner. It looks like it's going to get that kill on the gyro. Just a couple more hits. Yeah, there we go. So power shot on. And although he is stunned by line, is he going to put the Hex on? He has enough mana.
He could do it.
He's not going to be able to chase, and phase boots from Windrunner just makes sure that she does get there.
Dire's mid tower's heaven.
Thing is, if he just uses his ultimate on her, that's her dead.
It is indeed. I mean, he did have enough, and just kind of looking at the amount of health that Windrunner had there as well, that Finger of Death would have been enough to take her out.
Yeah, exactly. If he'd hexed her as well first, to be able to get an extra hit in just in case to make sure. But yeah, he definitely have been able to get an easy kill there if he'd just gone for it, I suppose. But you never know. He might use the mana in a different way now.
And that creep wave is pushing a little bit harder down the bottom with the bounty.
Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
I think he's going to get out of there.
Yeah, the Batrider's onto him now, and it's
just Firefly in there,
laying down
that
fire.
creep wave. The power shot there from Windrunner.
Yeah, Windrunner's
coming down.
He's been shackled. Hopefully we can get this this kill on. There we go.
Out. If you weren't so damn dead, I'd shoot you again.
16-7 for the Radiant side. It's becoming harder and harder for Dire to get back on this.
Well, it does seem to be. I think based on the courier. Have you seen the courier? It's quite nice actually.
That's the Star Ladder courier that you get for the tournament. Nice kind of two-headed Chaos Knight type
Hellhound, yeah.
thing.
No, I like it. I like it. No, just taking a quick look at the gold per minute as well at the moment. Quite a shift there, really, especially with Lion
Guess what's
only getting about an average of 134 gold a minute, and that's not great for a support, really, because quite a lot of his good supporty items can cost quite a bit at times, especially if he's having to lay down all the wards. That he needs to be getting more gold in, really. If you look at his items, he hasn't really got much that can actually help him out in a tough situation, really, or even help his peers out, really.
Stunning one from Sand King, trying to bring down that winner. She uses it out there, and she manages to escape. Although she is being fracked, but it's not going to be that great when they can't really kind of push that mid.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
The Radiant side is we do have a bounty coming in from behind. What's he going to try and do? He's tracking on the Batrider.
Trouble brewing. Bottom
And he's down.
I'm your god too.
bottom tower's seen better days.
I had a whole load of stuff going on there, but I couldn't actually work out what happened. But
it was all too much of a blow, and Undyne's coming in just for one last go, and he's not gonna. No, that's him down.
Four down.
basically,
There goes Radiant's bottom tower.
But it looked like it was that lasso and the Firefly from Batrider that managed to get them the kills. That was pretty much a team fight.
Their top tower.
With the Gyro, the only one remaining down the bottom, trying to push down
that's their
the
mid tower.
Tower's nothing now.
That's the
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
Up top, we've got a Lion trying to keep that tower up.
Bottom tower.
And that's Razor bought his Pipe of Insight as well now, so he can instantly drop barriers on everyone if need be.
Well, that could be.
We've got one left.
Could be some giving up there from the Dire side with Lion.
Well, yeah. It's a possibility. I mean, like I was saying there with the gold per minute online, it's just compared to everyone else. I mean, just looking at the stats there very quickly, it's a bit of a shift really on his team as to who's getting all the last hits in really, and who's letting the support suffer a little bit, I suppose, in a sense. And it could have made the team if Lion had been able to get all those support items in as quickly as he could have done.
And there we go. We've got a pause in the game right now. Or
No, it's been on pause.
Alright, carry on. Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
And there's another one disconnected.
Yeah, it looks like perhaps either, well, they've given up.
Dire's
Maybe.
top tower, you know the drill.
Well, that's 2 now, so it's looking
Yeah.
that way.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. And we got the Aldi managed to take down Windrunner. That was the
And the
next
tower.
I might want to mine their top.
And there goes the top tower.
Tower's gone.
Firefly from Bat Rider just to take out these creeps, just to push them a little forward. But, I mean, just kind of looking at the score right now, 21-9. It's
Radiant's mid tower's getting
it's
banged up.
Definitely going to be a bit of a struggle for the to get back, especially when they
Dire
don't
might
have,
wanna mine their top
Bounty
tower.
and Lion
Radiant's
there as
mid
well.
tower's coming apart.
Yeah.
I do
And,
expect
Radiant's mid
the next
tower's
couple
in
of
trouble.
minutes we are
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
and GG.
Yeah, unfortunately so. I mean, they are just
Dire's
literally
lost
dropping
the
their
top
spells
tower.
now for the sake of it, really, just because they can
Radiant's
afford to.
mid
You
tower
know,
could use
no
a hand.
consequence at all, really, by dropping them on the minions.
Hold it there as well in the dire counts. Moving into the end of the, do you think we make that push onto the mid tower as well, just to take that down?
Well, and Line's reconnected.
I think so.
So Line's back in the game, but obviously the bounty hunter's disappeared somewhere.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Probably going in for the dire as well, but it's not really tending to have much effect.
No, he dropped his pipe, so yeah, that's all barriered up. Blocks
Benny trying to chase, but that lasso and the last one being wrong with the Bat Rider, just taking out Benny. I'm dying as Benny's down. It's suddenly Jack, it doesn't really do much at all. That's
Flanking,
that's
trying to make a
all
dash for it. Blocked by the creeps. There we go, he's gone.
Three down.
That's pretty
Dire's
much
mid tower
almost
won't
a
last
team
longer.
fight there as well.
Yeah, and Bounty's reconnected back into the game, so it doesn't look like it's over just yet. Maybe another couple of minutes left, really. And there's Razor getting his Yasha on the go there as well.
It's looking harder and harder for any kind of comeback at all, really.
Dire's mid
Yeah.
tower could use a little help.
Just taking down that mid tower as well.
Hope the Dire weren't partial to that mid tower.
That's about it. It's Dire side just waiting at their third tier tower at their base as well for the from Radiant.
The inevitable doom.
Well, it is indeed, but they are moving back. Are they perhaps going to rush, or are they just going to push for that other second tier bomb?
I think
It's looking like it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for the tower, really, maybe try and get the cap.
We
They're
got
coming in and
stun
pushing
there. It looks
hard.
like Lion's down, and Razor as well. One chase going on. Bat Rider's been taken violent damage there. The track on Windrunner from Bounty, just chasing, but she wind runs out there. It's going to be hard to catch up.
Dire's bottom tower's getting a bit.
Oh no, they've got in there,
Towar's
but no,
there.
here comes Troll. And there goes Sand King.
How sad for you.
Come on, let's
There we
handle
go,
some.
and GG has been called from Bounty, but just wait and see what happens, whether everyone does disconnect or they do stay online.
I mean, really, there's a possibility, you know, they could always maybe turn it around. I mean, the top lane at the moment's got the creeps walking down, they've got two waves backing up on themselves almost. Fair enough, the tower's not any damage to it, but
Radiant's top tower.
you know how the creeps work.
Yeah, I mean,
Dire
they could
better
push that
do
a little
something
further,
about
but
that boss.
Razor
The
is
Dire
going to
gave up
that,
bottom tower.
cover there.
Nah, no, he's not going to sort it out now.
And that's the last of the Dire towers. They are just pushing onto that base with the creeps. the Radiant's going to go and Roach just to get that Aegis.
Just because they can.
I fully expected Dark to know that's where they're going to go, so they're maybe going to try and get at least some kind of lasso in from Batrider. That was nice, and Undyne has been taken down.
And Sun King tried to use his ultimate and blink in at the same time, and that didn't exactly work. Followed by
it didn't look like it at all. So Troll has picked up the. Gyro looks like Razor has managed to force it out of that there. That is the next limit.
Yeah, Batrider thrown in his flame break whenever he can as well. To split the
Indeed, but Gyro's down. Razor has been taken down by the bottom tower for a little bit too long.
Zeus is testing his luck with the tower there.
He's got his haste, so he can get out of that.
Oh, they're playing dangerous games with the old courier there as well. See, this is it now. They've let the guard down. They're confident, and this is where the perfect time to strike is. Get them whilst they're cocky.
Looks like it. That is quite a nice courier there as well. Actually, just following that two-headed dog thing.
I'm still happy using my uber rare golden courier that I got. So yeah, just gonna throw that in there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys got the same one at that time, didn't you? Were you in that game?
I wasn't in that game. I like the defense sheet that I have as well.
Yes, that is good. I mean, everyone's just sort of split up and doing their own thing at the moment, going into the farm, getting a bit of extra experience and gold, really. And
it's just that it's just kind of waiting for the kind of inevitable victory from the Radiant. So.
This is the point where if it was our game and we were doing this, then we'd be just wandering around trying to save up for the best items possible so we can go in and pound them hard. Zeus just clearing out one of the observer wards that was in the jungle there. Running around with the Gem of True Sight on him now just so they can stop getting buggered up by bounty.
Trying to stack the camp down there with the gyro. Or just
Zeus is on top of a rock there and quite happily just popping off some over at the Undying when he came in there. Don't mess with Zeus, he's on a rock, he's on top of Mount Olympus at the moment. What are you going to do?
He is indeed. Hopefully he has that force up there to get himself off. Or to get himself off the mountain, not get himself off.
Yes, of course, yeah. That's exactly what you meant.
You know, sometimes you're up high, you want to masturbate seriously because you can see everything.
Once again, just throwing in his flame break as a bit of a tester, moving back away from the tower.
Can't do nothing about dire structures.
They've dropped that early. I think they're getting out of the way with, really, aren't they? It's just sort of a case of drop it now, then we can't panic when they're on their ancient.
And that's it. It should be that fight right now.
They're playing it safe.
It's quite bizarre that they're kind of holding back.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Well, there they go.
I think. Are they regrouping? No, they're coming in. Batrider's gone in for a snap.
Oh.
Last year from Batrider on.
There we go.
Firefly as well. Is he going to chase Undyne? No, he doesn't. Undyne managed to get off. Was taken down, but that's him back with the agent.
That's 4.
Yeah, bounty hunters down.
Now
they're getting the towers, working on the barracks. Yeah, this is it.
mid tower.
Bounty's dropped his track, but I don't know if that's going to be any use. So.
He did fight back as well, but it does kind of seem pointless. This is the push now as well. So.
Exactly.
It was GG about 5-10 minutes ago back as well. So.
Yeah. And they're making a chase on Bounty now, just chase him out of his base. Oh. And he's gone invisible.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
And he has managed to get out, or they looks like perhaps Zeus and Batrider were
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Oh, he's been. No, there we go.
Oh, there he is.
Tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
He's in a bad situation. He really shouldn't be messing around at this point. He should be just going back to base, healing up, and then maybe going out again.
Bottom tower's seen better
There we
days.
go, he has put the track on as well, but
Yeah.
listen, he doesn't have enough mana to really do anything. Even striking from behind isn't going to be enough to take it down, but
Not with Troll standing by as well.
he doesn't have enough
he's
for
decided
his
just to-
glaive, so... If he had enough mana for his glaive, he might have been able to get that kill, but it's just not enough. Shackle on Sand King and take it down there as well.
At least I deigned to notice you.
Kill.
Radiant's top
That's them moving towards the lower tower now.
Dire business.
Taking that look at
Radiant's top tower's bad.
Yeah, well, it's the Troll Warlord that's doing the main damage there with the Windrunner, I suppose, as well, to be honest. It's, as soon as he drops his ultimate, the attack speed just goes up.
Gyro taking advantage here and going to the top tower there.
Towers haven't
Just going to take down that top tower, get the
Radiant's
top
top
right so
tower's
they can
taking
get
hits.
the mega troops.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down. Radiant's top tower's hurting.
Right up in the top there as well, we have Lion just
Dire's
hiding in
got
the
one
trees
less
there.
top tower. Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
And there we go, the Troll Warlord's got his attack speed down to 0.34 seconds per attack.
Nothing left of Dire's top rags. Radiant's
top
top
rags is
tower's
down,
in
they
bad
have mega
shape.
creeps, so
Go
Yeah.
broke. Dire's mid
They can
tower
literally just go back and sit in the base now and wait for this to be over.
pretty much. That's it, 38-13, there really isn't a lot.
Well, Sand King's trying on the Troll Warlord and he might
He's used
get
his all,
the
he's
Troll
going to take him
down.
down.
That's a moral victory. Want to tell the grandkids. He's
Remember
blinked in,
this?
he's teleporting out.
Oh,
no.
just not enough time. That's that flame breaker on Batrider. Nicely done.
Exactly, just interrupted at the right moment and blocked him as well.
Yes, indeed.
Obviously because of that is
chopping
Blink
trees.
Dagger.
Yeah, I was just looking at Lion right up the top there.
Dire's
so-
mid tower could use a little help.
He's in his own
Yeah,
little
no, he's,
world.
Dire's mid tower's nothing now.
must be careful if he's not moving around and doing things too often, then he'll get a disconnect.
The Dire could
This
Oh,
is
that's
over.
it. That's
tower.
GG.
Yeah, good game.
The Dire's ancient
Well-
is in trouble.
For one team.
Watch out for the
Batrider doing a lovely victory pass there over the Ancient with his flame, just as decides to blow up.
But there we go. Thank you, gentlemen, for the commentary.
No, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Have a
No.
quick look at the awards there, see what the actual final stats were. So I mean, on the Radiant side, you got Razor there doing the most kills. You know, he really was just pushing right in. But then again, I think it was his pulse really that he does, his plasma ring that was doing most of the damage and dropping them all there, and that gives him the high assist rate as well.
But that was it. It was well, pretty one-sided as you can see from 39-14. But thanks very much, and more commentary next time.